What if a military drone could appear on tracking screens as a completely different aircraft, even a foreign fighter jet? That's exactly what new flight data suggests has been happening over the South China Sea. Chinese surveillance drones reportedly transmitted fake identification codes during dozens of missions. This isn't science fiction. It's real-world digital maneuvering, and it could signal a major shift in how airspace is managed during rising regional tensions. According to recent reporting based on flight tracking analysis, a Chinese unmanned aircraft conducted at least 23 missions since August while broadcasting identification signals that did not belong to it. Instead of appearing as a Chinese drone, it reportedly showed up on civilian tracking platforms as completely different aircraft, including a Belarusian cargo plane, a British Typhoon jet, a North Korean passenger aircraft, and even a private business jet. The aircraft was tracked under the call sign YLO 4200. Open-source intelligence analysts linked it to the Wing Loong 2, a long-range Chinese unmanned platform known for extended endurance and multi-role capability. While transponder manipulation is technically feasible, experts emphasize that the pattern observed here was deliberate rather than accidental. What makes this situation remarkable is not simply that an aircraft changed its digital signature. It's that the identity switching happened mid-flight during certain missions. In one case, the aircraft reportedly cycled between multiple foreign identities within minutes before landing while broadcasting yet another code. On another occasion, it transmitted the identification of a Belarusian aircraft at the same time the real plane was airborne elsewhere. This is not a minor technical anomaly. Aviation tracking systems rely on 24-bit ICAO address codes assigned uniquely to each aircraft. While these codes are publicly accessible, altering them in operational use suggests intentional testing of digital masking techniques. Importantly, analysts note that advanced military radar systems would likely detect inconsistencies beyond transponder data alone. The issue is not invisibility. The issue is confusion. Even brief uncertainty in identifying aircraft type or origin could complicate airspace awareness in sensitive regions. China's defense ministry has not publicly commented on the matter, and independent verification beyond open-source tracking data remains limited. However, the structured nature of these missions suggests experimentation rather than error. What we are seeing may represent a shift in how identity itself becomes part of strategic signaling. The technical manipulation is only part of the story. The geography of these missions adds another layer of significance. The flights reportedly originated from Hainan province, an area known for housing important naval and aerial facilities. From there, the drone followed recurring routes eastward across the South China Sea. These paths passed near the Paracel Islands, along Vietnam's coastline, and toward the Philippines. Several missions extended toward the Bashi Channel, the narrow maritime corridor between Taiwan and the Philippines. The Bashi Channel holds particular strategic importance. It serves as a gateway between the South China Sea and the wider Pacific. Naval movements frequently transit through this passage, making it a critical monitoring zone for regional powers. Any sustained aerial presence over that corridor draws attention because of its logistical and strategic value. When analysts overlaid the 23 flight paths on a maps of Taiwan, the routes aligned with numerous key locations around Taipei and along the island's southern coastline. Additionally, eastward trajectories placed the aircraft near Okinawa and other islands in the Ryukyu chain, where Japanese and U.S. military installations are located. This pattern suggests that the operations were not random patrols. They appear concentrated in areas associated with submarine transit routes, maritime corridors, and key regional infrastructure. Surveillance missions commonly follow structured loops, including star-shaped or hourglass flight patterns, to maximize sensor coverage. Observers noted that these missions fit that profile. The repeated revisiting of identical airspace also implies data comparison over time rather than casual overflight. Security specialists quoted in reporting described the operations as potentially representing rehearsal-style activity. That does not imply immediate escalation. Rather, it indicates structured preparation in a region where tensions already exist. It is also notable that Chinese military drones typically operate in dark mode, without transmitting identification signals at all. The decision to broadcast, but with altered codes, indicates purposeful digital engagement rather than concealment. Beyond the individual flights, this development fits into a broader trend of layered digital strategy. Modern airspace is increasingly automated. Detection, classification, and response systems rely on high-speed data processing. In such environments, milliseconds matter. Even small disruptions in identification can ripple across tracking networks. Automated alerts, filtering systems, and classification tools depend heavily on clean data streams. Security analysts describe this type of tactic as muddying the waters. The objective may not be to deceive advanced systems permanently. Instead, it may be to test how data streams respond to unexpected variables. In highly automated environments, small anomalies can create decision friction and force human oversight into otherwise automated chains. This approach aligns with what experts often call gray zone strategy, activities that remain below the threshold of open confrontation while still applying pressure. Digital masking fits this category. It signals capability without crossing clear red lines. It also allows experimentation in plain sight, reducing the risks typically associated with more direct demonstrations. Importantly, this does not render existing defense technologies obsolete. Submarines, aircraft, and radar networks are layered systems designed to account for inconsistencies. However, digital identity spoofing adds complexity. It forces analysts to question whether a tracked aircraft is what it claims to be. In a crisis scenario, even short-lived confusion could slow coordination. It could also create diplomatic ambiguity if civilian tracking platforms display unexpected identities. Information itself becomes a domain of influence. Public flight tracking visibility adds another dimension, shaping perception beyond military channels. Another consideration is artificial intelligence. Many modern monitoring systems use AI-assisted filtering to classify aircraft behavior. Introducing irregular identity patterns tests how algorithms adapt. Are automated systems resilient against deliberate mislabeling? That question may be part of the experiment. Testing resilience during peacetime provides valuable insight into system vulnerabilities. The lack of official comment from China leaves interpretation open. From a neutral perspective, the flights demonstrate experimentation with electronic signaling rather than direct confrontation. We may be witnessing the early normalization of digital disguise in contested airspace, a development that transforms identification from a fixed attribute into a flexible strategic tool within evolving technological competition. These reported drone missions highlight a subtle but meaningful evolution in regional dynamics. Instead of focusing solely on hardware, attention shifts to digital layers, identity codes, tracking data, and automated systems. The flights do not signal immediate escalation, nor do they overturn existing security balances. However, they reveal experimentation with how confusion itself can shape perception. In increasingly automated environments, identity may become as strategically important as location. Whether this represents preparation, signaling, or technological curiosity, one thing is clear. The future of regional tension may unfold first through data, not distance. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, you can visit our website, spaceinews.com. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.